Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading for those wanting to know what do they want from me. So it could be friend, could be lover, could be family member, could be anyone. You get to choose. Think of someone in your mind who you would like to find out about. We'll be doing a pick a card based on what do they want from you. Okay, so we've got 3 options today. I'm going to do it via bracelets. Option number 1 is the hematite bracelet. Okay, option 1 is the hematite bracelet. I'm not sure if you can see that. Okay, option 2 is the carnelian. This is the middle option. Okay, and option 3 is the rose quartz. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, and 3. If you need time to decide which of those you want to pick, obviously pause the video, take your time to sort of channel, sort of sit in your heart space and just feel out which of those options will suit you best. As with all general readings, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Obviously this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with absolutely everyone, but we're going to hope to try and get as much information through for everyone as we can. So without further ado, let's start. Okay, so if you chose option 1, this is the hematite bracelet. This is going to be your reading. I'm going to start off with the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland, and then we'll obviously pull some more card decks just to get some clarifications, and then some oracle cards for outcomes. Okay, so those who picked, and this is a timeless reading by the way, so whenever you do decide to watch this, obviously this will still be relevant. Okay, so those who picked pile number 1, please. For those watching this video, who picked pile number 1. The hematite bracelet, please, Spirit. Hematite bracelet. I think they want me to change decks. Let me just change decks here. They don't want this deck. Okay, one sec. My guides are saying no. Hang on, let me just move these out of the way. They're saying no. Pick the type. This is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Okay. Let's have a look. Right, so those who chose pile number 1, please, Spirit. Those who chose pile number 1, the hematite bracelet. What does their person want from them, please? What does their person want from them, please, Spirit? Pile 1, hematite. Whoa. Okay. Maybe a little bit undecided, this pile, for those who you're inquiring about. They may be a little bit undecided, but let's have a look. So for those who chose pile 1, please, the hematite bracelet, what does their person want? Oh, we've got 1, 2. Okay, interesting. The other way. Okay, perfect. Okay, interesting. Okay. Person want from them. Those who chose hematite, please. Pile 1. What does their person want, please, Spirit? And those who want those. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to just pull a few more clarifiers out and then we'll get started. Won't take 2 more seconds. What does their person want? Those who chose pile 1. Hematite bracelet, please. I don't know, but I feel like they could be a bit insecure. There could have been a bit of an argument about choices and something that they felt a bit insecure over. Let's have a look though. What does person number 1 want from you? What do they want? Okay, what do they want? Yeah. Okay, interesting. Okay, so the first cards we've got here, we've got the 2 of Cups, Spiritual Union. Very, very lovely card. Obviously talking about a union, a combination of souls, a joining of souls. Could be a telepathic connection here. Maybe they are aware of that kind of link. And we've also got Material Harvest, which is the 9 of Pentacles here. So it could well be, there could be a bit of a power struggle, and they could be wanting or fighting between their own independence versus the union with you, and they could be having a bit of a difficulty deciding about whether or not this is something that suits them, or again, very undecided. It's very undecided energy. On one hand, they do want to join together with yourself. On the other hand, they could be struggling to maintain their own independence because it's something that maybe they hadn't expected to happen between you guys. It could also be something that was out of the blue and they weren't expecting it to sort of evolve the way it has. Interestingly, we've got also the Five of Swords here, conflict and defeat, with the choose wisely, the Seven of Cups. Okay, so it could be that you have had a disagreement and they're trying to decide what they're going to do about this, how they're going to move forward, if they're going to move forward, and if there's a resolution at hand. On one hand, I feel majority of these sort of energies I'm tapping into don't want to walk away, but I think they're struggling to see how the practicalities will work, what the logistics could work, and whether or not this could potentially develop into something significant for them and you, okay? This is clarified with the next set of cards. We've got positive movement forward. Obviously, this is the Eight of Pentacles, so it's about putting work in. They want to put the work in. Clarifying that is the intuition card, okay? So I think they know that there is a significant connection here. They want to move forward with it. But again, there's certain things here that potentially may have been sticking points, certain things that maybe you couldn't agree on. Just checking this one card out here. Give me 2 seconds. I think, oh no, it's number 2. I'm looking at number 9. No wonder it's not working. Yeah, this is the High Priestess card. Okay, so this is usually about intuition, obviously, a connection spiritually. I feel like they don't want to release that because they know you guys are very interconnected. Again, with the Spiritual Union card here, kind of does show that. The Two of Cups. And obviously they're very positive cards in that respect. But then we then have the, I think the Hermit card, the number 9 Solitude card, with the moving on. Okay, so at the moment they are trying to find time to decide and to go it within to sort of really decide what it is they're going to do. Because I feel like we've got one set, the first line here is a bit undecided. We've got the second set here that is also a little bit undecided, and then we've got a very positive card and another undecided one. The moving on card doesn't have to necessarily say moving on and walking away. It could be moving on towards, because again this is the Six of Swords, so this could be going into calmer waters where they're trying to navigate through to get to that point and they want to work on it. But let's clarify with some cards here. So Spirit, what is, can you clarify please the Spiritual Union card with the Material Harvest, please? Two of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles. What, can you just give a bit more information in relation to that, please? What do they want here? What is the Two of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles, please? What is the Two of Cups? What is the Two of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles, please, Spirit? What information can you give us here? Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. What does their person want from them? Again, I'm picking up they don't want arguing. I feel like if there's been arguments here, they really are not wanting to do that. Probably you're not either, but again, it's just from their perspective what they're thinking here. We've got the Three of Pentacles, so the Spiritual Union, Material Harvest, the Two of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. This is talking about building a contract. You know, this is usually about working together, recognition and reward, building something solid, having a future. So this is not a bad card to back up those two cards. You know, very good. It usually looks about building a solid foundation, building a sort of an understanding, really. So let's have a look. Conflict and defeat, and choose wisely, please. Five of Swords with the Seven of Cups. Can you clarify what that is, please? What is it they want from people watching the videos? What do their others, significant others, want here? What do they want from them? What is the Five of Swords with the Seven of Cups, please, Spirit? Thank you. Whoa. Okay. Either they have emotionally withdrawn or you have. This is the Eight of Cups, okay? So possibly you could have walked away from them, or maybe they're debating whether you want to walk away from them, and so they are confused, okay? Let's have a look at a little dig. What is the Eight of Cups, please? What is the Eight of Cups? What do they want from them? What is the Eight of Cups? What is the Eight of Cups, please, Spirit? Yeah, we've got the Tower card here. So I feel like the rug could have well been taken out from underneath their sort of feet, or maybe from your side, and I feel like it's kind of caused a bit of friction. I feel like they are at this moment possibly wanting to emotionally withdraw. Maybe because you could have emotionally become withdrawn, and so therefore they want your connection again. Maybe they've felt like you've become disconnected or, you know, distant around them, and they want to have that connection with you again. Let's have a look. 8 of Pentacles with the High Priestess, please. What do they want, please? Those who chose pile 1, what does their significant others want? What is the 8 of Pentacles with the High Priestess card? What is positive movement forward? Empress. This is someone, this is the Divine Feminine. Okay, this is also something new. This is about building something new, starting something new. This is a fertility card. Another number 3. This is about partnerships. This is someone who is seriously thinking about upgrading the partnership. Okay. I feel like a significant commitment is something that they are debating what to do about. I'll be honest with you. Let's confirm. What is the Empress, please, with the 8 of Pentacles and the High Priestess? What do they want? What do they want? Fresh start, new beginning. What do they want? Yeah, this is someone who definitely has not walked away. I feel like maybe 1 or 2 of you are watching this thinking, have they walked? No. They want that emotional connection again. I think they want to rebuild. Okay. If you're not in contact with them, I'm hearing 3. Could be 3 hours, could be 3 days, could be 3 weeks, could be 3 months from when you watch this video. I don't think it's going to be the latter. I don't think it's going to be that extreme, but could be. Not everyone's going to resonate with that. And let's have a look for the last set. So Solitude, which is Hermit with the 6 of Swords, please. What does their person want? Those who chose pile 1, the Hematite bracelet. What is the Hermit with the 6 of Swords? Okay, right, perfect. So this is the solar plexus chakra card here. So this is about confidence, okay? This is about confidence. This is about willpower. Maybe they felt a knock, okay? Maybe they have felt they want to build their confidence up in the connection around you before they can move forward. We've also got the mental conflict here. So this is the 2 of Swords. Essentially, this is talking about an indecision. Do you want them? I think they want to be reassured that you want them. I think they want to be reassured. And I think it's also based potentially on their own insecurities, and they're concerned that whether or not you will actually want them. There's an insecurity that is at stake sort of going on here. And then preceding that, obviously ending that here, is the World card. So they want to tie up this confusion. I don't think they want to feel like this is kind of an ongoing concern or a question. Let's have a look. Let's pull some oracle cards here. What does their person want from them, please? Those who chose pile number 1, the Hematite bracelet. At the time they watch this video, what does their person want, please? The Hematite bracelet. What does their person want from them, please? I'm hearing understanding. I don't know whether or not... oh, this is so sweet. They want to fix the relationship because they know this is a significant connection. They know this is not just, you know, a random connection here. We've got mending and deep knowing. So they know that there's a lot at stake here and they want to fix this. It could well be that maybe they're trying to build confidence up to fix it, because I'm hearing someone screaming. So I feel like someone's watching this going, oh, I'm not fixing it with them. I don't want to do it. Right, I get you. Like, because I could hear you. Don't be distracted by their feelings, because they do have feelings. But I think you need to decide, because this is the other thing. Do you want them for them, or do you want to change them? That's, I think, something you may have to look at, because I feel like 1 or 2 here are putting the energy forward that maybe they feel you're trying to force them into someone they're not. Now, again, if that's not resonating with you, don't worry. But they do want to build on this, and they want to fix this, you know, this connection. They do definitely want something. Okay, so let's ask the question. Let's say that the connection becomes fixed. Let's say the connection is fixed. What are they going to want then? Let's say this is a fixable thing. Excuse me. Yeah, they want to take it a step at a time and see whether or not something is there. Okay, I think they're not in for rushing. They're not about starting to like throw themselves into the deep end here. This is about making concerted efforts and building something here. Okay, they do see an investment into this. They do see that this can be grown upon, but they also are aware there could be a bit of healing that's needed as well, okay, to the sea. Okay, so let's say, for example, the healing's completed, the building blocks are set, everyone's happy. What then? What is this person going to want? What will this person want? If this is fixable and able to mend, what will this person want, please, Spirit? Okay, so this is yin, this is the feminine energy here. Okay, some very kind of nurturing, very kind of maternal energy, very sensitive energy, okay. Could also be reference to the divine feminine. This is now the second card. We've had the Empress essentially come out, which is usually about counterparts, because they might actually know that you are a counterpart. Okay. What do they want? There is one or two that this may not develop to that point where it can grow into something solid. That's not going to be for everyone, but one or two of you, that could well be the case. Right. You need to pick a card now, because these are all very different answers. So think, which card? No. One. Two, hang on, let me do it this way. Let me do it fairly. This is one. This is two. And this is three. Okay? Pause the video if you haven't decided, but these are three different answers. Okay? Ready? Pause it if you're not. If you chose card number one, this is not for you. This is not for you, okay? Something else is better waiting for you. This is adding up to a 9, which is about endings, okay? Now, again, if you're listening to this going, oh, I don't want to, don't do it then, you know? This is just to use discernment in all things. Again, especially if this part didn't resonate with you, this is, not me telling you have to do it. It's just to use discernment. If you picked pile 2, card 2, if you're ready to hear card 2. Card 2, to be fair, this is the Justice, this is the Libra, okay? This is about commitment, to be fair, but this is about balance as well before a commitment can be made. So this is going to potentially develop for you guys, okay? This person is going to want to have something secure, committed with you, all right? And then those who chose card 3, all right? Again, pause it if you're not ready. A change is in the wind. All right, so if let's say their behaviour's been a little bit all over the place, that will change. If their behaviour's been horrible, then that's likely to change. But equally, if their behaviour's been very good, this could also change. So again, it's about building blocks to make sure to maintain consistency so that you can see the bigger picture. So you're not throwing yourself into a commitment and then 2 months later, this is a nightmare. Okay, guys, this has been your pile number 1, the hematite bracelet. So what do they want from you? Hopefully that's been of some help. Videos are posted Monday to Friday. We're going to do pick cards up until the 27th of December. Obviously, if this is a timeless reading you're watching after December, then, this is just a general insight. After that, we're going to be looking at energies for January 2020. In between now and the 27th, we're going to be looking at 2020, what's coming up for pick cards, soul contracts, karmic contracts, soul purpose, soul mission, lots of different ideas I've got. And thank you for all your likes, subscriptions and shares. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Have a wonderful Christmas, New Year. Take care. Bye. Pile 2. Hi, welcome. Okay, so if you guys picked the Carnelian, which is the middle bracelet there, okay, this is going to be your pick a card for what is it they want from you. Okay, so again, this is a timeless video, so it's for whenever you do watch this. This is going to be hopefully resonating with you, not just for the time I'm recording it. So at the time that you are watching this video, for those who picked pile 2 or bracelet 2, which is the Carnelian, what does your person want from you? Okay, let's have a look. What does their person want from them? What does their person want? Those watching the video, what does their person want? Pile 2, Carnelian. What does their person want? What does their person want? Okay, so immediately I'm saying they could have something around their security and or it could be sexual as well, but let's have a look. Just come up as being clarified with the heart chakra card. So I don't know whether or not it's an extreme connection where it's both emotional and very sexual. It could well be they're trying to balance out that emotion, or want you to try and balance out that emotion so they can decide how they want to move forward. But at the moment, this is very much not just about sex. This is about a deeper connection with the heart chakra card here. Okay. It could also be that you or both of you have struggled with sort of, you know, taking a leap of faith. This is a trust card. That's the Fool card. I feel like at some point maybe they thought maybe you, because this is believe in succeed, which is 6 of Swords in reverse. They felt like maybe this wasn't ever going to happen, or that they want you to take a leap of faith maybe in order to make things a bit clearer for them. It could be that maybe you're not trusting of them. Maybe you don't trust them. Maybe they want you to trust them more. We've also got the 3 of Pentacles here. Okay, this is about reaching out. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. This is usually about building something solid. You know, an agreement, working together, working through something. With the 2 of Pentacles, this is about balance, find balance. So this is essentially they're sort of saying they want to build something with you, but again, it's this balance. There's a balancing act going on. I'm hearing school as well. Maybe they're even in school or studying, and it's like they're trying to put all the, you know, the equal distribution of energy between you and the other you know, them and you. It could be a money element as well. Maybe there's a money issue. Maybe they're waiting for you to kind of sort your money or finances out. Someone needs to take a leap of faith here, but I feel like they're unsure whether you're going to want to do that, or whether you're in a position to do that. Also, we've got temperance and dreams coming true. So we've got the 9 of Cups here. Okay, not dreams coming true. The temperance card, which is again more balanced cards. Okay, so again, temperance is talking about, it could be long distance, could also be about healing. Maybe they know that you've been hurt in the past and they want you to be fully restored. It could also be that you like your independence, and they know that that's something you're going to have to compromise on, maybe based on where they live or some scenario within the relationship. But it's like, I mean, look, another card flipped out, which is the 3 of Cups. So this is about reunion. So you could have maybe had an argument recently where they are wanting to reconnect. But let's clarify some more with some clarifiers here. So what is the base chakra and heart chakra for what their person wants? For those who picked number 2, which is the Carnelian. What is base? Okay, so with the base chakra and the heart chakra, this is the Empress card. Okay, so this is nurturing. All right, this is another number 3. So again, it could well be that they want you to invest both in a security element and emotionally in the relationship. And it's interesting because if you can see this card, she's almost manifesting something from the 5D into the 3D here. It's almost like they're waiting for you. This could also be that they are fully aware of how deep the connection is, and that they are not sure how to proceed with it, because one or both of you may not have, I mean, maybe it's a timing thing, but let's have a look. What's believe and succeed and the Fool card, or trust? Believe and succeed reverse. So 6 of Wands reversed and trust. Someone's definitely not been trusting. It's like someone made a valiant effort to come forward and someone wasn't too keen. Someone was a bit distrustful of the situation. We've got the 4 of Swords, Just Breathe card. This is someone taking time out to wonder what their next move is. With the 6 of Wands in the reverse, this is usually someone making it 6 of Wands upright. It's usually someone like victorious, you know. So maybe they are a bit concerned that, because what they want is they want to be victorious in coming together, but they think that you're not going to say yes. This could be someone who is unsure of how you feel, but they do very much feel deeply, because we've got the Empress card here and we've got the heart chakra. We've also got the reach out and the balance card, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Let's clarify this. What is the 3 of Pentacles with the 2 of Pentacles here, please? What do they want? Yeah, they're lacking in confidence. Okay, they could have, again, we've got the solar plexus chakra here. This is the yellow. So again, this is about willpower, confidence. maybe one or both of you don't stick around long enough to communicate, and it descends into an argument, because again, with the Six of Swords, which is the healing begins, it's like they want to move to smoother waters here. They want to kind of get to a point where this is not so up in the air, and there is an agreement, there's a balance that's met here, so that you're both in the same kind of viewpoint, both on the same page. What is the dream coming? Whoa. Yeah. Okay, so potentially one or both of you may not be able to see something. They want you to be able to maybe look into. It could be that they're showing you how they feel rather than saying, and you're distrustful of that. But they want you to be able to see that maybe they aren't just in it for some joke or whatever. This is a real thing for them. And again, we've got 9 of Wands here, rest and reconsider. We've got the Seek, which is, again, I think that's the Hermit card, and then the High Priestess, okay? So at the moment, they're being led by their intuition. They're going within, okay, and they're trying to figure out how they're going to move forward with this, because they're not sure where to take it. You could have turned them down, or could have been distrustful of accepting anything from them. Maybe they're in another relationship and you thought, heck no, you know, I don't know what's going on with this. So we've got 2 9s now lined up, which is usually about closing out things. I think that's the Hermit though. Let me just double check. We've got a couple of 3s on the board as well. Let's have a look. Number 9. Yeah, that's the Hermit card. So 9 of 9 of Wands. They're taking time out to decide what their next move is. What do they want? What do they want, please? Number 2. Carnelian. What do they want? Other way. Someone was definitely turned down at some point, or was perceived to have been turned down. 4 of Cups, opportunity beckons. But again, it's like they're considering an opportunity. Maybe you've told them that you're considering an opportunity, and the ball's in your court. And maybe you're watching this video thinking, do I trust this person? Let's ask. Should they trust this person? Should they trust this person? I'm hearing yes. Yeah, look, okay, so first off, we've got win or lose, with 5 of Swords, okay? But then we've got strengthening bonds, Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, beautiful card. Ace of Pentacles. We've got the 4 of Wands, joy and stability. Okay, that's the twin flame card. And then we've also got the Lovers, which is this card here. In answer to your question, should you trust them? I mean, this I see going into a permanent commitment, marriage, potentially children, family. You know, we've got 4 of Wands, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, we've got the Lovers, we've got, this is potentially soulmate, twin flame. So in answer to the question, what they want from you, they're taking this seriously. This is not them mucking about. I think they just want to know where they stand. There may be some clarity needed here with that sword in the ground. Again, they're maybe not too sure whether or not, again, with the Ace of Swords being in the ground there, it's like, you know, the sword of clarity, sword of truth. They could be confused by your actions, which is why they're not entirely sure where to take this, because they think that you're maybe not as interested as them. Let's have a look here. Okay, they want me to use another deck. Okay, let's have a look. Nope. Which one? Okay. Okay, so for those who picked 2, please. Those who picked 2. Carnelian bracelet. What is the outcome, please? What does their person want? What's the outcome? What does their person want, please? What does their person want? Those who picked. Right, okay, here we go. Hatha, receptivity. Okay, it says, allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. It could be that they see that you are maybe a bit defensive and or closed off, and they think because you don't trust them, they are not sure how to deal with it. It could be a bit of self-sabotaging behaviour where you're preempting that they don't care. I'm going to be honest with you. You need to open your energy up a little bit, and I mean, look, it's all, look, if you've got a very distinct reason as to why maybe they've hurt you before, I get it. But no relationship is easy, and these things need to be navigated through. In order to kind of understand fully, maybe you need to open your energy up in order to get sort of them to step forward and then to see the bigger picture. If you're defensive or closed off, potentially, it could be that they are worried about coming forward and giving you that information. based on your closed off energy. Again, doesn't have to necessarily be that, but they want you to be receptive to them. So that means keeping an open mind about how they're approaching you, how they feel. Maybe they've approached you and given you a gift, and you're thinking, well, my love language isn't, you know, that kind of thing. I want, I don't know, words of affirmation or something. So just be aware that it could be a love language issue that maybe this is about, and it'd be worth looking into that and also discussing it, because look, from what I'm seeing here, this is not someone who's having a giggle. You know, I feel like they are serious about it. So anyway, guys, hopefully that's been of some help as to what they want. I do see serious commitment with you guys for sure, for certainly from their side. So hopefully that's been of some assistance. Thank you for everyone liking and subscribing and sharing the videos and the channel. Thank you so much, massively appreciated. I do post videos Monday to Friday. We're going to do astrology energy for January, starting 27th of this month. I don't know where I was then. Did I just loop into January? Up until then, we'll be doing pick cards and other suggestions. If you're wanting to give a suggestion, more than open to hearing them. We'll be looking at soul contracts, karmic contracts. We're going to be looking at 2020, what the energies are, next decade, what we can expect to see. We're looking at soul missions, soul paths, lots of different ideas I've got. So anyway, guys, have a wonderful Christmas, and hopefully at some point we'll see you soon, and take care. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Hi, pile 3. This is, you know, if you've chosen this pile, which was the rose quartz bracelet here, this is going to be your reading, your pick a card reading for what does your person want from you. So for you guys who chose, obviously this is a timeless reading. At any point in time, should you watch this video, this should, if you have chosen this pile, resonate with you. We'll try and get as much information as we can through. So for those watching, please, Spirit, at the time they choose to watch and chose pile 3, which was the rose quartz bracelet, what does their person want from them, please, Spirit? This is the Juliet Shaman Burke deck, by the way, in case anyone wants to know. What does their person want from them, please? What does their person want from them? Okay, what does their person want? Very fiery energy, could be very passionate. What does their person want? Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What does their person want from them? Maybe they want something a casual. Let me just have a look here, because I've just pulled the Knight of Wands. What does their person want, please, Spirit? Those who picked the rose quartz bracelet. Okay, let's have a look. What does their person want, please? Okay. Okay, first of all, we've got the Knight of Wands, as you can see here. And that has been clarified by the Nine of Swords. So this is the thing. We've got the Nine of Swords here clarifying that card. This is about someone who's a bit nervous here. Maybe about things maybe not going fast enough. Maybe there's been a bit of an inconsistent, scattered energy of this, and they are worried that maybe you're not serious about it. They're definitely concerned about something here with this. Maybe there's been a bit of fiery sort of temper or energy with this, and they're not sure how to deal with it or how to interpret that. We've also got the Queen of Swords here with the Knight of Cups, okay? So it could be that they've potentially given you an offer, and you've just sat and you've kind of been like, well, why? What's the offer? Maybe if they haven't already done that, they are debating whether to do it, and they're nervous about making that gesture or coming forward because they think you are going to hand their backside to them on a platter. If I'm totally honest with you, from this energy, it's like I'm getting from their side enthusiasm, emotions. Now obviously note that we've got 2 knights here, so this is not fully developed energy. This is obviously you're appearing as a queen. Now again, if you're not female watching this, the queens are essentially more evolved, because obviously we're talking about, you know, page, knight, you know, queen and king, etc. So obviously the gender is not so specific. It's more the leveling, let's say, the energetic leveling. So they could feel like maybe you are or you've got all your stuff together, and that you are someone that will state their claim and that you will speak the truth. They want to come forward and offer something, but I feel like they might be a bit shy of the mark based on these cards. There could have also been other arguments previously. Obviously, we've got the Seven of Wands here alongside the World. Okay, so it could be that they want to close out these arguments. They might want to come back in and sort of reassure you that this is not how they feel. Maybe they said something in the wrong way. You could have potentially defended yourself, and then therefore they've gone off with their kind of tail between their legs. They want to come back in with an apology, I feel, or if it's not to do with that, an offering of some sorts based around their emotional side. But I feel like they're a bit defensive, or think that maybe you may be a bit defensive, and so they definitely do want to try and balance that energy out where there's not so much defensive energy, but they do want to come forward. Next set of cards we've got is the Hanged Man, okay, which is essentially a waiting period here. We're in a bit of a waiting period. They're trying to decide what they're going to do, but combined with the Hanged Man is the Sun, which is about positive outcomes. This is about forward movement. This is about, you know, life force energy, happy endings. They want to create something with you. Now, the Sun is the life force, okay? This is something that if they're what they want from you, it could be that they miss your energy. They don't want you to walk away. They want to come forward and offer you something solid. It could just be that either they're not able to at the moment, or they did and it failed a little bit. But I think they're trying to work on that. They haven't given up. I'm hearing understanding, okay, and I've just pulled the Six of Pentacles here. So I feel like there's going to be some discussions here about how you guys can do this, okay? They want communication, equal communication, whereby a conflict resolution and or harmony. Now, interestingly, I've just pulled the Moon, okay, so, and it fell on the Sun, so we've now got the Sun and the Moon. That's the divine masculine, divine feminine. Also, if you're watching this before the 26th of December, be aware of the eclipse. I do also have another video based on the eclipse. Could be something significant happen for you on the eclipse. There's also a journey here, so it could well be maybe they want you to visit them. Maybe they are going to want you to come to them. I'm hearing partnership. They want to build something. To be honest with you, I'm getting more that whoever's watching this video, you're a bit more unsure of it than they are. Let's see what else they're going to tell us here. What do they want from the people watching, please? What do they want? What do they honestly want? What do they want? Those who picked 3, Rose Quartz. What does their person want, please? I'm hearing a balance. This could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I'm hearing balance. Or you could be that, but I'm hearing a balance of the energy. Wow. This is essentially twin flame, soulmate type of vibes here. This is commitment, Four of Wands. Watch for the 26th of December. If you're watching it after that, then have a look into the next eclipse. But there's definitely something around this in the eclipse. That's some heavy energy right there. Let's see what else we're going to get here. What does their person want from them, please? They're trying to establish some kind of energy. Yeah, it's like, it could be that you're undecided. They want you maybe to make a decision, or maybe they're going to ask you to make a decision. Deciding, juggling. Maybe you've been juggling them, or maybe I don't know, maybe they think that you think they're juggling someone. I'm hearing boundaries as well. Could be testing the boundaries. They could be wanting to see whether or not this would work. Let's have a look. What does their person want from them? Yeah, look, we've got now the third knight here. Okay, the only knight we haven't got is the Pentacles, which is probably good because this is a fast moving energy. So Knight of Swords. This person's moving quick. They are not about to sit around and wait. It could be their inconsistency that they are worried about, or you're worried about. What are the people watching? What does their person want? Decisions, Seven of Cups. Okay, the people watching, what does their person want from them, please? The people watching, what does their person... Oh my goodness, wowza. This is the star. This is healing, hope, promise, future, gifts. You know, this is very, very positive card. This is like a bit of abundant energy as well. I think they see a future with you. They definitely see a future with you. We've got the Four of Wands and the Star. This is about getting the kind of finer details leveled out here in order to kind of come together. This is not someone who, again, is messing around, I don't think. I think they do want to take this seriously. Let's have a look here. Let's go with, what cards we're going with here. Let's go with the Earth Magic deck. Okay, so for those who picked 3, which was the Rose Quartz bracelet, please. What does their person they're thinking of want from them? What does the person they're thinking of want from them, please? Overall energy, thank you. What does the person they're thinking of want from them? Okay. The confusion to be lifted, so there could have been a lot of confusion, all right, fog veiled. There could be a lot of, it could be maybe someone's accusing people of things. By the way, if that is you at the moment, can I just, an FYI, and again, if you're not watching this around sort of December time, don't sort of take it literally, because again, this is timeless. There's so much confused energy at the moment where it's like you're talking to someone and they're not quite aware that maybe it's not as clear as what they're thinking. And this is for everyone, me included. I've got the wrong end of the stick as well, so I've got to be careful what I'm doing and saying. Just be aware that if you are forming an opinion on this situation based on maybe their actions, just hold out and make sure that fog is cleared, because you don't want to be making some serious decision based on a maybe, you know. I think they're cheating on me. Well, how do you know? Well, it's my gut instinct. Brilliant. You know, perfect, because you're using your gut instinct, but let's double check everything. We can't be accusing people if it's not definite, you know, because this is, to me, this person is, I'm not seeing any Seven of Swords here, you know, or devil energy, or, you know, sort of third parties, or, and if there is third parties, potentially they've moved away, or they're not wanting to be in a serious situation with them. I'm seeing someone who, yes, okay, they're a knight, I get it, maybe they're a bit inconsistent, but it feels like this is a bit of a slow burner and they're trying to evolve. And as much as that means that you shouldn't sit and wait for someone to evolve, it means that at least they're trying, you know. Right, here we go. Yeah. So we've got fire perspective, okay, fire passion. So this is someone who really, it's not just about the sex, but I feel like there's a very strong connection here. Submerge. Maybe you're a bit wary about opening up. Maybe you're a bit sort of unsure how to open up to this person, and so they're trying to read that. And then we've got perspective. So maybe they don't know how you feel, you know, or maybe you argued and you don't know how you feel now after this whole situation. But from what I'm seeing here, this person's taking this situation seriously. They're not. I mean, look, I'm not getting anything. I mean, look, the Six of Pentacles. This is showing about someone wanting to put the work in. You know, we've got the Four of Wands, we've got the Star card, we've got the Sun. You know, this is looking like kids, you know, long-term success, future success, building a stable family environment, a relationship, long-term happiness. You know, this is, to me, okay, there's been potentially some arguments or discussions around things, but I'm not seeing any weird, you know, maybe they're a bit immature, or they're a bit slow to understand certain things, but from what they want, from what I'm seeing, is to build something, okay? Maybe they're also going through something karmic, and maybe you are as well, and they're trying to give you some time to resolve that, all right? This is also Kundalini energy. Yeah. And last card, what does their person want, please? What does their person want, those who picked the Rose Quartz bracelet? Yeah, so reflection, okay? I don't think they want you just sort of wandering off thinking that I'm done, goodbye. I think they want you to seriously think, maybe wait for the energy to clear a little bit and then to sort of have a look. If you are in a position at the moment where you're absolutely certain that you don't want anything, then that's fine, but I would be asking you why you're watching this video. I know that sounds really sarcastic, but I'm just being real. It could just be that your instincts brought you here because you know this isn't closed, and that maybe you're wanting a video to show you actually this person's a wally or something, and that, you know, I didn't give you that, so now you're even more confused. Wait it out. You know, there's no point trying to force. If you're not able to come to a decision here, just let the energy clear, and then decide, because this is not, I don't think this is clear cut. There seems like a very strong bond from their side to yours. I'm hoping your side to theirs as well, because I think they certainly feel that that is the case. So guys, hopefully that has been of some assistance. I'm wishing you all the very best of luck with this. Hopefully you get some good news and some things resolved with this situation. To all those who've liked and subscribed and been sharing the videos, the channel, thank you, massively appreciated. I am posting videos Monday to Friday. Going to be picking cards between now and the 27th. At that point, we're going to be looking at January. Okay, so January's energy. For the big cards, we're going to be doing soul contracts, karmic contracts, looking at 2020, looking at the next decades. We're looking at soul mission, twin flame, soulmates, you name it. If you obviously, you know, do celebrate Christmas, New Year, have a wonderful Christmas and New Year. Have an amazing time and take good care of yourselves. Bye.